Hey coaches, Coach Parker here with CoachParker.org and BeastOffense.com. How you guys doing today? We're going to talk about offensive line movement calls and tags. A guy in one of the forums was asking, if people have been doing that before and had experience. And I've been doing this for quite a while, actually, at least over a decade. So yeah, here are some tags. You can see here. Hey, please like and subscribe if you get a chance. That helps with the algorithm. But here are the tags. I'm not going to read them off now because we'll go through them. And this presentation, I'll try to put it in one of my forum groups. Here's positions, and we'll go through all that. They're all named a little different. That way I can call the tag. Uh, I like to go left a lot, so we align left. Here is even, big right, big left. And let's go into what I call the even alignment. Since I run left, my base is set up into an even left with that strong side. If you like to run right, your base even can be right, which is set up there. The night guard, the power tackle, and the X, those are my big blockers in those positions. So here it would be here. If you called strong, you want your strong guys to go, that's your night guard, your power tackle, and your S play side. If you're always flipping your O line to play side, there it would be down here. This is play side right. If I called like an 8 hole or a 6, even is right for me. You've got the weak side there. We run a lot of unbalanced and beast in our fat cat and other formations, and quite a bit on all formations every because I don't like to pull as much in rec. And so our unbalanced call, it's big because it's short on the wrist coach. So here we are in big left. You got the small weak side on the back, big right, and you see just the tackle comes over with the strong side. And the reason it's big is you got usually your power tackles out are the two big tackles, and they come over. A big call that we use is a flip call or the percentage sign on the wrist coach. And here it is, here is our just regular line, but here you can see flip XY or X percentage size Y. These guys flip, or you could flip your guard, your power tackle, G percentage size P, and you can see those guys flip there pretty easy. The other deal we have with our tackles, we call them tough tackles, so we can move them at the hole. So I'd move tough tackles at 5, so they come over here. Or if we're overloaded in a big left, we could say tough to the weak, tough to the right, and they come over like that. So we like to move guys around because I'm in rec and we may have 3 good linemen. So we're moving those guys around, take advantage of those. The other thing is I expect my 10-year-old team to do this in rec. If I've had a 9-year-old team with 2 years together, I expect that. Really, at select at 8 or 9, I'm probably trying to get this installed if you really got some smart kids. Here is Hogs. Hogs is if the guard and tackle are going to a side and they're gonna the 2 tackles are gonna go to a side, they'll play guard tackle. So here you've got Hogs right and you see them over there. So we're just moving guys around. We can get into splits. Those are kind of movements we have. Our base splits are 0 to 6 inches. They may be bigger with other things, but then we got these nasty kind of splits here. And let's talk about nasty split. Nasty is for the tight end, and you can see nasty 7, nasty Y. Here he's basically gone out. Sloppy is talking to the tackle, so he's going to get a big gap here. Gritty or grody would do this at the guard. I don't do that one very much. The other one here, I go back to that, is for everybody. If we said Superman, which is our super splits, everybody goes to a 3-foot splits. I do not do that at guards, but that's that with that. I've got some stuff in here about let's see, the tight end. He's a tight end. He splits, super split tight end way out there. wing on. Sometimes the wing will go on, or if they're a slot wing, you'll go nasty Y with that. Here's some other things, the receivers. I don't think that really matters. There's some advanced stuff. Here is running backs where they're going to insert onto the offensive line. Here you've got a fullback, and it's at the 4 hole, so you could insert him F at 4, or you could do an H at 27 dive, and we've got a H Chow, which the Chow is gonna tell the blocker, who's your Chow guy, to go to the hole and insert. So that's H there. Chow Chow means two of the blockers that's not the running back or quarterback, who are really the blocking backs, like H and F on this, go to 9, so they'll insert there. And they can insert anywhere. They can insert 3 or whatever. I just have it at 9 here. And there's 3 Amigos, so that gets your 3 blocking backs who are not carrying the ball. They'll go to 9. This looks like kind of like a stupid sweep thing here. And then we have an exchange tackle call, an ET. So you may want to just lose a fullback, and because you don't have one, so you have an extra tackle or maybe an extra end. So we add ET in there. So there it is. There you got your 3 backs and a Z, or quarterback, tailback, and a Z, and your extra tackle is always going to be around this power tackle. You can extra somebody else on the line there. We like to do that with an ET. So there's that particular call. There's some other calls that we're using with formations, like I said, the bunch and things and pulling. I'm not going to go into that right now. Please like and subscribe. This is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org, beastoffense.com. I've got some books out there. Help support me. Grab you a playbook. Helps support me to do more of these free videos and do on my website and forums and all that stuff. This was offensive line movement calls with Coach Parker. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, I'll put in the comments where I've linked this to, and you can probably grab the PowerPoint eventually off this. Here's all the calls there again. Yeah, I think that's about it. Remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. This is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org, beastoffense.com. We will see you guys next time. Ciao.